This is a KARE 11 News Special Weather Report.
Hello folks, KARE 11 meteorologist Jamie Cagle here. We're going to take a look at the forecast for the rest of Monday evening going into Tuesday morning. We do have an overnight and early morning KARE 11 weather impact alert. For the most part though, the bulk of the storms have moved through the Twin Cities, but we're going to see on and off rain through the overnight hours. We're also going to see some lingering thunderstorms along the I-90 corridor down towards Highway 14 across southern Minnesota. And then tomorrow morning, we do have some lingering rain that'll impact that Tuesday morning commute. But for the most part, just going to need to make sure you have the rain gear handy, at least through those morning hours. Let's take a look at what we have for the next 12 hours as we go through the overnight hours. Like I said, kind of hit or miss with the showers, and at times it might be a little bit heavier. You're also going to notice a rather significant drop in the temperatures as you wake up Tuesday morning. Temperatures much cooler. We'll be behind a front and we'll have that rain-cooled air. So the severe weather outlook, this is for Monday night, has really been central part of the state back to the southwest. And we've been talking about how the environment to the east really not that favorable for severe weather. We saw some impressive thunderstorms out towards Alexandria, towards St. Cloud, even getting closer to Brainerd and even towards Wilmer. But as it rolled into the Twin Cities, it really lost its intensity. Now, there was still some good rainfall and we had some good wind out ahead of these storms. But as far as any of that severe weather criteria, it just was not being met. And overall, the impact felt around the Twin Cities just did not compare to what we had in parts of western Minnesota. Here's a look at the weather headlines. We do still have a severe thunderstorm watch until 1 a.m. and it is for the southwest corner of our state. Strong damaging wind gusts, still some large hail possibility, and when we move to radar, you'll see why. We have seen this extensive line again from the central part of the state. It's been growing back further and further to the southwest, and we're going to see that convection, that thunderstorm activity linger in the southwest portion of the state. We're also going to see a little more of the thunderstorms lining up pretty much along Highway 14, along I-90 as well. But as you can see around the Twin Cities and most of northern Minnesota, as far as the intense thunderstorms, those individual cells, those have since gone. We have some widespread showers, light to moderate rain still moving through, but the heart of the energy is still going to be back towards south central, southwest Minnesota into the overnight hours. Going in a little bit closer, you can see around the Mankato area as you get into Nicollet County, towards Brown County, Blue Earth County. That's where a lot of this energy is going to lie for tonight and through these overnight hours. We haven't had a severe thunderstorm warning for a time, but with some pretty good rainfall expected southwest portion of the state, there's a chance that you're going to probably find some deep water, or at least some deep puddles on area roads. The threat for that, not as strong as you move north, but really towards the southwest part of the state again with those overnight thunderstorms. Don't be surprised again if you find yourself with some standing water on the roads. For tomorrow, even with the steady rainfall that we're going to have across the southeast portion of our region, that excessive rainfall outlook is still in the marginal, which means not a great chance. Just don't be surprised, though, if you're dealing with some wet roads and some puddles out there. And the current temperatures, as we get closer to the 8 o'clock hour, that cooler air has been moving in. And we have seen numbers in the upper 80s and low 90s dropping to 50s, 60s, and 70s. So remarkably cooler air with the rain-cooled air effect and a strong cold front coming in. We're going to get back to seasonal temperatures around here. Take a look at the wind speeds. We still have some south winds, and again with the thunderstorms around Mankato, that's why you're seeing some of those strong winds. But that front itself has been dropping. It's just about lined up through the Twin Cities, and we're going to have that cooler air coming in from the northwest. Take a look at this, the 24-hour temperature change, upwards of 15 to 30 degrees cooler across parts of northern Minnesota. We're still warming to the southeast, but you get the idea. That colder air is moving in, and it, again, will bring us back to some seasonal temperatures. Here's a look at the rest of your evening. And again, some of that widespread shower activity to the north really gets out of here, but it is, again, Highway 14, I-90 corridor, southern third of the state. That's where that thunderstorm activity will continue to linger on even into the overnight hours. Take a look at about 6 a.m. Again, that morning commute likely to be wet, light to moderate showers. Wouldn't anticipate necessarily rumbles of thunder around the Twin Cities, although we will find thunderstorms in southeast Minnesota, parts of western Wisconsin. Take things to about 9 a.m. This is when we expect our KARE 11 weather impact alert to expire. We could cancel it early if we find out tomorrow morning that, yeah, the shower's just not really hanging together and really that impressive. But nonetheless, expect some wet roads for that early morning commute. After that, things finally quieting down. And again, the temperature's remarkably cooler. There you go. You're going to have 50s tomorrow morning and only warming to the 60s as the rain lets up into those afternoon and evening hours. So for the most part, your day tomorrow, rather chilly, especially in comparison to what we've had around here. Here's a look at the forecast for the temperatures. And again, saying goodbye to 80s and 90s. We're back to 70s, even some 60s, especially where the showers are expected to linger into those morning hours. We saw a lot of those showers streaming in from the southwest for western Wisconsin, expecting temperatures probably to sit somewhere in the 60s. A lot of these 70s, that's 74 in the Twin Cities, likely going to be at about midnight tonight. Expect most of your day to be somewhere in the 60s across the area. And as far as the air quality alert, again, very, very unhealthy air, northwest Minnesota. This is coming in behind that cold front. Cold front will act like a squeegee, but it's going to draw in some more of that leftover wildfire smoke near the surface. And take a look at this as you go through the overnight hours. Again, coming in behind that cold front as you get to midnight, it's going to be making its way into central Minnesota tomorrow morning into the afternoon hours. Likely we're going to find some unhealthy air around parts of the region. Twin Cities may be unhealthy for sensitive groups, according to the Minnesota Pollution Control Agency, into those afternoon hours. So again, probably going to notice the most near surface or low level smoke that we've had in the past several days. Probably going to notice it the most tomorrow. But as you get into Wednesday, here comes that fresh air moving in right behind it. It's going to feel much nicer to be outside. And you can see, yes, seasonal temperatures, mainly dry conditions there on Thursday. Then we're going to watch for that chance of rain to return to the forecast. Chance of showers showing up for Friday, but looks like a little bit better chance as you go from Saturday and into Sunday. And notice those temperatures, again, pretty close to our seasonal averages for this time of year. A nice stretch of some beautiful weather coming up.